They say where there's smoke, there's fire. But behind this smoke is a father's heartbreak.
It's hard to put it into words how I'm feeling right now.
Gary Fridley Thompson woke up to see his son's campsite a crime scene, and with the fear that it was his body that rescue teams were searching the waters for.
Cried like a baby because I just knew that he was in the river.
When he learned his son, who's homeless, had survived, it came with the news that he was soon to be a murder suspect. Rescue crews spent all of Sunday searching the Kanawha River for 19-year-old Brandon Robinson's body. At this riverbank in Kanawha City, investigators say a fight that started with a teenager throwing a snowball at the suspect's tent ended one life and potentially put Brian Thompson behind bars for the rest of his.
I will probably go into the bedroom after a while and cry my eyes out for a while. Do a lot of praying, a lot of hoping, a lot of wishing.
His son's girlfriend, Alyssa DeBar, witnessed the whole thing and relayed the chaotic scene to Thompson's father.
She said the guy came into their tent and started throwing their stuff around.
He says his son must have feared his life and his girlfriends were in danger. But prior to sitting down with us, he hadn't heard the violent details.
The victim was hacked repeatedly with a machete, was then had his head stomped on by the suspect, and was then dragged by the suspect to a local dock and thrown in the river.
It's the brutality
stomped on his head
that make him cringe, and he says just don't make sense.
He had to have been pushed past his breaking point, and it takes a lot to break him.
Now he struggles to grasp months ahead, full of ifs.
If it turns out he is guilty, it's going to hurt.
And hurt to accept if the facts ultimately prove his guilt.
That's the way the laws of the land work. You do wrong, you got to pay for it.
Then he'll question if it could have been prevented.
I just wish that I could have gotten us a place to live before this happened.
Always wondering, what if?